Hey y'all, Mandy. This is Luca Tarot. When I tell y'all this Capricorn moon energy, I was looking over all the cards I pulled out for y'all. Something big is coming in for you. It for a lot of people. So I'm gonna get that out of the way. Something's about to be picking up for you as far as your money is concerned. This is for people who have been putting in a lot of work towards something here. Well, for some of you guys, this Capricorn moon, full moon today or last night, okay, we're still in the full moon energy. There's something, it's like there's something in the air. Okay, there's something in the air. There's been some kind of new spark of for you guys motivation, energy, inspiration, something like that. For others of you, y'all have been, you guys could be earth signs. There's just a lot of earth energy here, and could be because the Capricorn full moon, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is coming up. For some of you guys, now you're somebody who's already been putting in a lot of work, okay? And so I got different messages for different people. For the group of y'all that's been putting in a lot of work for a long time, and I just seen 111 on the timer, some of you guys are really needing to kind of take a break, because with this card here, I'm getting like, okay, somebody is needing to, somebody who they maybe they're a fisherman or something, and so they're always on the boat fishing, but they work so much that from sun up to sundown or whatever, maybe even through the night, I don't know, but they never get a chance to actually go out and run across the beach and just enjoy themselves. That's what I was getting with those two cards. Now, of course, everybody's not a fisherman. That's we all have different experiences, but some of you guys could be putting in so much time at a job or to whatever it is you're working on that you don't have any time to have any fun or anything like that. For some of y'all, that's the case for y'all. Okay, others of you, or this could be, both could be true, but like I said, there's some kind of new beginning here. For a lot of people who this is going to be for, you're at the very beginning of something. And I'm seeing 222 on the timer, and it's like spirit is wanting you to have fun along the way. Like you're about to be doing something that you're gonna really enjoy, you're really gonna like, or you're gonna allow yourself to start enjoying some of the money that you've made off of your hard work. Either way, you're gonna be having fun soon, or that's some kind of advice that you need to. Okay. Be playful and lay a solid foundation. Three of Wands. You feel something in the air, like I was saying. With claim your independence here. Okay, with this cat, that's a Leo season energy, which we're about to be going into. Maybe some of you guys are going to be having some vacation time or something like that. So next, with the Eight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles, you could be seeing 888. Now, with this Five of Cups and this Wasp spirit, for some of you guys, there could be a person who really, I don't. It's like somebody hurt your feelings. Now, for some of y'all, this could be that y'all hurt somebody's feelings. What I'm getting is be careful with your words at this time, because things could be said that could hurt feelings or something like that. For others of you, um, there's something here that's happened in the past that spirit is asking you to remember about. Like, remember when that happened. Remember when that happened. Something about remember when that happened. Okay. Okay. So we got time to let go here with the groundhog spirit. Now, with this Five of Cups, the Five of Cups can talk about sometimes, like the grass is always greener on the other side type of energy, or it can be like crying over spilt milk, like somebody that's kind of wanting things that they can't have, or not being happy with what they do have. It's something like that. There's an energy here of, now this don't have to be y'all's energy, it could be somebody that you've dealt with. Okay, so it's coming back, it's coming up in this reading for a reason. For some of y'all, it could be something that spirit is asking you to release and let go of. Okay, 444 on the timer. So it could be that you still have some kind of distrust within you. Not that you should follow your intuition and check out the situation on your own, but I'm just talking about in this reading here, there could be there's something that needs to be let go of. So it's either a person who is always doing this to you, as far as, acting like the grass is always greener somewhere else, or for y'all, it could be to be grateful for what you have going on right now, whatever that is, with work or whatever it is, right? It's encouragement to keep going on something. Okay, so with antelope spirit. Now, some of y'all with that Five of Cups, it's like there's something here that's happened that somebody has hurt somebody's feelings. Like I said, with that Knight of Swords. Maybe this hasn't happened yet. Or there could be something here with work. So y'all can kind of figure out what that is, okay? Where maybe there's something that's kind of up and down here. I'm seeing 555 on the timer. It looks like that when somebody lets go of a certain way, or even like certain groups of people, when you move away from certain groups of people who just could be take from you with this card. Now, it's the Seven of Pentacles, not the Seven of Swords, but in this deck, it just gives me a different vibe. There's somebody here who's really pocket watching. Could be even like investigations, like somebody's looking into like your money. Not necessarily like an investigation, but they're just like pocket watching. For some of y'all, okay, here's another thing that could be going on. Like if you guys are getting some kind of raise or something here, I believe Spirit is kind of saying keep quiet about that, because there's kind of some jealous energy around you. Keep quiet on that. What else? I was getting something else. Okay, now another thing with this Eight of Wands and this Eight of Pentacles, there's an energy also of not comparing yourself to others as far as like your work. I just seen 707. Like Spirit is saying, now this was coming up in a reading I did earlier. It's like less comparison. So you could be somebody, and I just seen 717, who doesn't even see like how good your work is here. Some of y'all that ain't the case, but I'm talking to somebody specifically here, okay? And this is going to be maybe for one person, but you, whoever I'm talking to right now, and everything in the reading don't have to resonate for you, but this part is different for, like I said, somebody specific. So you seem to be somebody who you go over things too many times. Like you could be somebody who is you do some kind of art, like this could be painting, writing music, or whatever it is you do, and it's like you get a flow going here and you criticize yourself. It's like I'm seeing somebody wadding something up and throwing it away, and you just don't know, like that something that you're throwing in the trash it would have been something that could have taken off, or something that so many people would have wanted to buy, or it would have inspired people, something like that. It's like Spirit is saying you're holding back on. Again, this keeps coming up. So this must be something to do heavily with this Capricorn moon energy, right? Where it's like the thing that's trying to heal here is, I'm getting a lot of procrastination energy too. It's like letting go of things having to be perfect. And what's the word for that? Well, I don't want to sit here for 5 minutes trying to figure it out. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, I think. Hesitation, perfectionist. Okay, some of y'all could be kind of a perfectionist, okay? So Spirit is wanting you to kind of release some of that energy here with this full moon and really get to it. That's what was coming up earlier too. And I'm guilty of that myself a lot of times with what I do. Sometimes I try to go over things too much myself, when I need to be just releasing the messages as they come out, and not trying to decipher what I think need. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just for what I do, though. For y'all, you may do what I do, or it could be whatever it is that you do. It's like Spirit is saying, listen to your inner voice, okay, or God, whatever it is you resonate with, your spirit team, your higher self. Spirit has your back. Be open it to infinite possibility. Something I believe is going to turn out different than what you expected. Now, with the Panther spirit, there's something I get like this energy of, okay, kind of an energy leak with this Four of Cups, Nine of Wands. Then we got the Nine of Cups, Judgment here. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys, give me a second. For one, you could be seeing 999, 888. We got fives here. So 555, 777, or a lot of those numbers, right? Okay, so with these cards here, there's a cycle that's needing to close out of maybe kind of wishing that something was a different way, or wishing that something would have turned out differently, or this could be someone's energy towards you, right? So because some of you guys are really in this overflow of abundance type energy, you're really balanced here. Okay, your intuition, your spiritual gifts are like on point, on fire right now. Okay, you're coming up in this owl empress energy. Okay, there's there's no competing with you is what I'm getting since you've taken back your power. So I feel like you are somebody who has taken back your power. I just seen 1111 on the timer, and you're in that wish them MF or would energy, right? Wish that MF or would try to mess with your peace and your stability. Okay, it's like you are getting so in tune with spirit right now that you see these problems coming from a mile away. Okay, creative power. All right, with the Empress coming out next, and like I said, the Ace of Cups, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's no competing with your intuition here. So there could be somebody or different people at a certain point who try to play with your emotions, even play with your money. Okay, like with those cards over there. These people are now seeing that they can't knock you off your something here about rocking the boat. I just seen 1212 on the timer. Okay. People wanting to throw your stability off here. Okay. So now then we got this Emperor here. Aries energy, Scorpio, Gemini with the Lovers. Now check this out. As I was clarifying, I got this snake spirit time to heal card. And so what I'm getting with that, okay, first of all, Chinese zodiac of the snake can be significant. The horse, probably the dog. There's usually a dog out here, but I don't see. Yeah, there we go. Close enough. Okay, so with this though, this Lover's card, this time I believe we're talking about a choice. So someone here is deciding to heal something with this card coming out to clarify. Okay. Wait a minute. I take that back. For some of y'all, that's the case. But for some of you guys, there's somebody here who is feeling, with this 10 of Wands and King of Coins, somebody has been putting in way more, like, in a situation than another person was. Okay, so whoever that was, for some of y'all, it could have been a work situation. For others of y'all, it could be some kind of relationship where, you were the only one putting in like something here. Yeah, so a lot of you guys who this is going to resonate for, you're claiming your independence from a situation, whether it be some kind of relationship here or a work situation where, like I said, a heavy load of the work was put on you. There's some situation, whether it's family, work, or whatever it is, where there was a heavy load of everything was being put on you. For some of you guys, you could have been taking on that load yourself. Like, say, if it's at work and you trying to save money or just make a lot of money because you want to feel like you're stable, like you don't have anything to worry about, right? That can really push you to drain yourself out sometimes, depending on what kind of work you do. So there's a choice that's being made or needs to be made here of, okay, for some of y'all, I just seen 1444 on the timer. It could be, this is about your health at this point. We got the Emperor and the Empress here. So there's somebody here that is making a choice like, okay, I can still, okay, we got the abundant universe will provide sweet results await. Now is a lucky time. Okay, y'all, for some of y'all too, I know I'm all over the place, but just go with it, I suppose. Okay, if you can't keep up, you might not want to watch my readings, okay? But what I'm getting is some of you guys are like a master manifester, okay? If y'all haven't heard of Helene Hadsel, or it's Helen or Helene Hadsel, okay? Y'all might want to check her out because I'm picking up that energy today. And to be honest with you, I want to tell y'all a story. I've told this before, but if you're new, you might not have heard it. But a few years ago, when I first started doing tarot, I didn't have very much money to buy any decks. So I just had like a couple of decks, and I was trying to figure out a way to get some new decks. I just seen 555, and so I was getting all this stuff about Helene Hassel up in my feed, YouTube, talking about how she won these contests and all this, and she worked with, oh man, what's his name? I can't remember, but I'm gonna have to put that in the comments or something for y'all, or y'all put it below if you know who I'm talking about right now. But she actually worked for him, and there's a whole story with him too, which I might tell y'all in the next reading if y'all don't look it up, because I'm looking it back up again. Because okay, so after reading all that information about her, I got inspired, and I was looking up, because like I said, for me, I was learning tarot, I was wanting some new decks, and so I was looking up like winning tarot deck contests, and so I found a few different places that were having contests for winning tarot decks. And there was a one lady on YouTube who is such a sweet lady named Valerie. And she has a channel. She still has a channel. She hasn't posted in a long time, but I need to link her page in my comments because she has such beautiful decks. And if she does come back, I want y'all to check her out. But or you could check out her old readings, like they could still resonate now. But anyway, so she was having contests maybe every week or something, where she was giving away decks because she had a lot of decks that she was getting rid of. So I won one week, and then I won another week. So what happened was there was one deck that, which I was shocked that I won 2 times in a row, and it may have been 3 contests I won. It was either 2 or 3, y'all. So but the second time, the deck I really wanted was actually this deck right here, the Osset Egyptian deck. Okay, so that's the deck I really wanted. Well, me and another person, we both, like, when she pulled out the little name things, both our names came out together, and she was like, oh man, well, since 2 people's names came out, I'm going to give away 2 decks. And so what she did was she gave the other lady, whatever deck. No, she gave the other lady the Egyptian one. And me, I forget what deck it was. But I was like, oh man, I wanted that Egyptian one. But I didn't care. I was excited I won a deck, right? And this was the second deck I'd won from her. So we had already emailed a couple of times at this point, because she had already mailed me the previous deck I won. So by this point, we had talked a few times. We were watching each other's videos and stuff. And like I said, she's a really, really, really sweet person. So real supportive and all that. And so the next week, either I won the contest again, or she just, on her heart, when she said, oh, I know what it was. Yeah. When I won the second or third time, and I told her, I said, oh man, I really wanted that Egyptian deck. And I was like, I think either that might have been my sign that maybe I just wasn't supposed to have the Egyptian deck. Maybe I was actually supposed to have the other one, because I told her, I said, maybe the lady who won the Egyptian deck, it was meant for her, and she's supposed to get messages from that deck, or whatever. I wasn't pissed about it. I just figured that's how it was meant to go. And so this woman, she was so sweet. She actually when she sent me the deck that I won, and she sent me her own personal, because for some reason she had 2 copies of a lot of decks for whatever reason. So she sent me her own personal copy of this, because when, like, I'm talking about the decks that she was giving away were still like wrapped up and everything. Um, so okay, one more cool thing about that story, because I'm not trying to ramble on about my story. I want y'all to, maybe if you feel it on yourself, to maybe try some little contest. And I'm talking about I didn't pay nothing, okay? So I'm not talking about y'all go out there gambling and spending your money. I'm talking about look up Helene Hassel and maybe you'll get inspired if that's something you're into. If not, the end of this reading might not be for you, but it's almost over with. So this is what she did. This is how like manifestation works, I feel like. I so she sent me the deck, and this box came, and I'm expecting one deck that I won, right? Meaning the number one. Uh ONE. Okay. And this huge box comes in the mail, and there are, I don't know, maybe 10 decks in there and crystals and just all kind of stuff. And I was just so blown away by that, and I was so happy. It made my day, of course. But so a lot of the decks that I've got that I started off this channel with was because of her, because I won twice in a row the little competition she was having, and then it was just on her heart for spirit to just send me a whole freaking box of cards. So all these different beautiful decks. So y'all, maybe y'all wanna Helene was popping up in my meditation today, y'all. So if you guys are into contests or anything like that, let me know in the comments. But that's my little contest story, y'all. Thanks for watching. That's what I got for y'all on this one. Love y'all.